one message from my mentor, Dr. Daisaku Ikeda, wherein he states that, and I quote, the only way to lead a life free of regret is to make the most of each day. Today will never come again, so each day must be treasured, lived mindfully with complete commitment. Each meeting may be my last encounter with that person. That is why I'm determined to give my all to encouraging the person right in front of me and to treasure each individual to the utmost. And I unquote. Value relationships and people who are there for you right now. Tomorrow, they may not be even there for a simple hello or hi. Who knows what will change? Okay, yo guys, namaskaram. Today is 5th December 2024, and let's see what what were some thoughts which had kind of come up in my mind. Actually, it's very interesting. So when I was kind of doing my practices, I was thinking about like what does it really mean to be spiritual? Because this word is like, thrown a lot in today's context. So there's something that I would like to read. It's a daily quote from Sadhguru. It says that it does not take any spiritual teaching to become loving, compassionate, and peaceful. It is just simple sense. And lately, I've been like super active in my practices, and there were like some weird phenomena that have been going on. So I'd like to again quote Sadhguru on this, wherein he says that, and I quote, one dimension of the spiritual process is to put your life on fast forward. You want to accelerate the process of evolution. So once you put it on fast forward, your joy, your pain, your suffering, everything becomes more intense. With certain spiritual practices, you're setting your energies in a certain direction. When you're doing your Kriya, you're setting your energies on the path of the ultimate. Once you do that, it is very important that your body, mind, and emotions cooperate and align themselves to it. If your energies are going in one direction while your body, mind, and emotions are going in other directions, that will be a struggle, and I unquote. I don't know how true this is for a viewer per se, who is, let's say, not much into spiritual practices, or this might seem like some mumbo jumbo. But let's first understand what spiritual means. Not everyone of us has to sit cross legged and do intense meditation, though that is a great way to break your limitations. But ideally, for me, a spiritual practice helps you to break your limitations. Let us say you disliked eating a certain type of food in the past, but now, due to a certain sense of maturity or conditions, you have come to a place where you simply accept whatever is coming in front of you without any dislikes or likes. You're simply involved with it through your sheer awareness. To me, that is breaking your limitation and moving one step further on the step of evolution. So, the moment we find ourselves going into certain paths, the more distant people and our environments become in certain situations. I think one reason for that is that they are not evolving in their own lives at a similar pace, and maybe people relate to you as per their limited understanding of life. No one wants to accept you the way you are. That's why we have like different personalities in different groups of people whom we relate to. Let's say we are going to work, we have a different sense of personality, in our personal life a different sense of personality, and so on. It's only a family, that too biological in nature, that goes through this pain because of their deep level of attachment towards you. Often in life, we think that there is our tribe versus the world out there. That's a foolish competition to get into. Life is more about just involving and understanding different facets and people who come from their own unique experiences, and maybe getting involved with them to whatever capacity we feel is right. Now, do I mean to say that we must understand our exploiters? Yes. The more you understand where they come from, the more strategic you become in your actions and dealings towards them. A smart man is not one who just learns from his mistakes, though very few of them actually do, but one who learns 1,000 times more than the mistakes of others. Every form of event or thought that you go through or hear in life is a form of instruction from the universe, particularly suited to you at that moment. I don't know if there is a God or not, but there is something that functions well beyond our understanding of the intellect. Maybe some mysterious power, or a higher power, or a higher dimension. I don't know. I do not think that you should just ascribe to one particular sect and go on defending its beliefs till your deathbed. That in itself is a form of limitation that you have developed over time because of your fondness, let's say, towards that specific spiritual belief, sect, or whatnot. However, differentiating the original message and the culture which evolved with it is very important. There's just a lot of wisdom in a lot of books and texts around the world. How many books are we able to devour, and how many lives can we understand and, let us say, impact in a limited lifetime tells a lot about the depth and breadth as to how of a human being are we. One day this will all be over. The human brain craves novelty. The reason that we are distracted all the time is because we have lost perspective on death. We think that we will live forever. If you want to understand life, studying death is the most important and the foremost thing that we must all do. Culturally, whatever is prevalent will change over time, and 100 years down the line, our offsprings will look at us and say, what idiots are we? Like, don't we do that to our older generations and things like that at this current moment, right? Being loosely attached to the culture, that is your limited sense of beliefs, and being firmly attached to the root principles is the way forward. It's the basics in anything that do not change. Being totally accepting of all the changes that happen in your environment, and also having a locked in vision about the future that you envisage for yourself and others around you is important. In life, what will kill us is not our success, but looking behind one day and seeing that there is no one to share that success with. Everyone around you will one day be attracted to you because of their greed. But who all are the true folks that actually matter? Who are the true people who you would want to do these things for? In the end, I would like to end this video with one message from my mentor, Dr. Daisaku Ikeda, wherein he states that, and I quote, the only way to lead a life free of regret is to make the most of each day. Today will never come again, so each day must be treasured, lived mindfully with complete commitment. Each meeting may be my last encounter with that person. That is why I am determined to give my all to encouraging the person right in front of me and to treasure each individual to the utmost. And I unquote. Value relationships and people who are there for you right now. Tomorrow, they may not be even there for a simple hello or hi. Who knows what will change? Anyhow, that's a small video which I don't know. I was just thinking these thoughts today and I wanted to just write them down. Let me know what you feel about it and feel free to comment. Like, are there any different thoughts or like, just getting a discussion started. Anyhow, this is me, Debu Pindra from Debu Ki Dastak signing off. Cheers or choose. Bye.